today we will start a new chapter, new topic, coordinate geometry. Okay, so coordinate geometry is quite similar with the chapter graph. So first you have to understand the chapter graph properly. Okay, so now let's start coordinate geometry. So consider two-dimensional axis, x-axis and y-axis. Okay, this is x dash and y dash. Then we know that this is first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is third quadrant and this is fourth quadrant. Okay, now in first quadrant the coordinate of x and y both are positive. Second quadrant, x is negative and y is positive. Third quadrant, again x is negative and y is also negative. And in fourth quadrant, x is positive but y is negative. Okay, now suppose consider this is a point P. Then we know that there are two coordinate system. One is Cartesian coordinate system and the other one is polar coordinate system. So suppose x1 and y1 are the Cartesian coordinate of P, of this point P. Then the first x1 is the x coordinate which is abscissor, and this y1 is the y coordinate, or we can call it ordinate. Now in this chapter we will learn how to find the distance between 2 points. So first tell me, if the Cartesian coordinate of this point is x1 and y1, then suppose this point is Q. Okay, this point is Q. Then, and we know that this is the origin and the coordinate of origin is 0, 0, right? Here the value of x is 0 and the value of y is also 0. Okay, now tell me the length of OQ. If the Cartesian coordinate of this point P is x1 and y1 and PQ to OQ, then tell me the length of OQ. Here the length of OQ is x1. The distance is x1. Okay, and suppose this is a point R, then this length OR is equals to this length PQ, right? This is Y1, which means this is Y1. These two lengths are equal. RO and PQ, these two lengths are equal and the value is Y1. Okay, so is this clear? Now we will find the distance between 2 points. Okay, consider x-axis and y-axis. Okay, and this is the origin 0, 0. Now consider any point P and suppose the Cartesian coordinate of P is x1, y1. Okay, and suppose this is another point Q. Okay, and the coordinate of Cartesian coordinate of this point Q is x2 and y2. Okay, now we have to find this distance. We have to find this distance PQ. Okay? So, the formula is distance between these 2 points P and Q. The formula is root over take x1 abscissa of the point P minus the x coordinate of point Q, x2. Difference between square of the difference between x1 minus x2 plus take the ordinate of point P, which is y1, minus take the ordinate of point Q, which is y2. So this is our distance formula. Under root x1 minus x2 square plus under y1 minus y2 square. Okay? Now you have to know the proof of this formula, because this is the base of coordinate geometry. Okay? So now look at the proof. First, draw a perpendicular on the x-axis. First, draw a perpendicular from the point P on x-axis and name it as R. Okay? Name this point as R. And draw a perpendicular from the point Q on x-axis and name it as S. Okay? Next, draw a perpendicular. Again, draw a perpendicular from the point Q on PR and name it as T. Now, tell me the value of this angle. QT is perpendicular to PR, right? Then the angle QTP is equals to 90 degree, which means right angle. Okay? Now tell me the value of SR. We can write SR as OR minus OR, this distance OR, minus this portion OS, right? So SR equals to this portion, SR equals to OR minus OS. Next, tell me PT is equals to PR, this whole distance, PR minus TR, right? So first write PR minus, we have to find this distance, right? PT, this portion PT. So PT is equals to PR minus TR. Now, here the coordinate of the point P is x1, y1, right? Which means this distance OR is x1, right? And the coordinate of or abscissa of point Q is x2, which means this distance OS is x2, right? So put here SR is equals to OR minus OS. So the value of OR is x1 minus the value of OS is x2. Next, consider PR. Here the ordinate of P is y1, which means this distance PR is y1. Okay, which means this distance is y1. Okay, and the coordinate of point Q is y2, right? Which means this distance is y2, right? And QS is equals to TR. Why? Consider this rectangle QSRT. Opposite sides are equal, right? That's why QS is equals to TR. So if QS is y2, then TR is also y2, right? So right here the value of PR, which is y1, minus the value of TR. TR is y2. Now consider this triangle PQT. This angle is right angle, right? So we can use the formula QT square plus PT square is equals to PQ square, which is our hypotenuse. Okay. Now, here our intention is to find the value of PQ, because this is the real distance of these 2 points, right? So our intention is to find the value of PQ. So PQ square is equals to, put here the value QT here SR is equals to QT, right? Because here SRTQ is a equilateral. Okay? So SR is equals to QT, right? So put here the value of QT, which is x1 minus x2. Now QT square, which means x1 minus x2 square, plus PT. The value of PT is y1 minus y2. So again, so PQ square is equals to QT square, which is x1 minus x2 square, plus PT square, which is y1 minus y2 square. So take square root of PQ, so under root x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square. So this is our distance formula. So this is the distance between these 2 points P and Q. So suppose so now tell me the distance between a point x1, y1 and the origin, and we know that the coordinate of origin is 0, 0, right? So our distance formula is x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square. Here this is x2 and y2. Here the value of x2 is 0 and the value of y2 is also 0. So put in this formula here, put 0 in place of x2 and 0 in place of y2. So the distance between P and origin. Root over x1 minus x2 is 0. So 0 square plus y1 minus again y2 square, which means 0 square. So it will give us x1 square plus y1 square. This is equals to x1 square plus y1 square. So this is the formula. This is the distance formula between any point and the origin. Okay. Now look at these two problems. Here we have to find the distance between this point with coordinate 6, 7 and this point Q coordinate 3, 3. We have to find the distance between these 2 points. So we know our distance formula is x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square, where x1 and y1 coordinate, x1 and y1 is the coordinate of point P and x2, y2 is the coordinate of point Q. Okay, so first put the values. Here the x1, which is abscissa of point P, is 6 minus x2, the x coordinate of point Q, which is 3, plus next y1, ordinate of point P, 7 minus y2, ordinate of point Q, 3 square is equals to 6 minus 3, 3 square plus 3 minus 7, 4, 4 square. This is equals to 3 square, 9 plus 4 4s are 16. This is equals to root over 15, which means plus minus 5, right? But here we have to consider only plus 5 because this is a measure of length and length can't be negative. Okay, that's why here we have to consider plus 5 units. So our answer is the distance between these 2 points is 5 units. Now come to your next question. If the distance of the point x, 4 from the origin and coordinate of origin is 0, 0, right? Be 5 units. Okay, so first find the distance between this point and origin. We know that the distance between any point and origin is x1 square plus y1 square, where x1 and y1 is the coordinate of, suppose name this point as P, then x1 and y1 is the coordinate of this point P. Now put the values here. X coordinate is x, so x square plus y1, value of y1 is 4, so 4 square. This is equals to x square plus 16. Now the distance is given, right? Value of the distance is 5 units. And here from our formula we get here the distance is root over x square plus 16 units. Now equate both of these. So x square plus 16 is equals to 5 units. 5. So which implies now take square both sides. So x square plus 16 is equals to 5 square, which implies x square is equals to 5 square is equals to 25. Now take this 16 this side, So 25 minus 16 is equals to 9, right? So x is equals to plus minus 3. Now here we have to consider both the values, plus minus 3. Why? Because x, the value of x is the coordinate, x coordinate of P, and suppose this is x coordinate and this is y coordinate. If the point is in first quadrant, then the value will be plus 3, right? But if the point is in third quadrant, then the value of x is minus 3, right? That's why here we have to take both the values, plus minus 3. So our answer is x is equals to plus minus 3. So the value of x is plus minus 3. Okay? Now come to exercise 1, MCQ, question number 3 and 5. So question number 3, here the center of a circle is the origin. So first draw a circle. If this is the center of this circle, then the coordinate of the center is 0, 0. Why? Because the center of a circle is the origin. That's why we are taking 0, 0 as the center of this circle, coordinate of this circle. Okay? And minus 5 and minus 12 is a point on its circumference. Okay? So suppose consider here a point P and the coordinate of this point is minus 5 and minus 12. Okay? So what we have to find? We have to find the length of the diameter. This is the diameter of this circle, right? So the distance between, suppose name it the circle, center of the circle as 0, then this distance OP is nothing but the radius of this circle, right? So first find this distance OP. So OP is equals to root over, we know that the distance of a point from origin, the formula is x1 square plus y1 square. x1, y1 is the coordinate of this point P. Okay? So put here minus 5 square plus y1 minus 12 square is equals to 25 plus 144. Now 25 plus 144, 9, 169, and square root of 169 is equals to 13 units. Okay, which means the length. So this is the length of the radius of this circle. Okay, we have to find the length of diameter. We know that diameter is equals to 2 into radius. Now put the value of radius, which is 13 units. So 2 into 13 is equals to 26 units. So our answer is the diameter of the circle is 26 units. And next problem, here 2, 1 and 0, 0 are two adjacent vertices of a square. So first consider a square. Name it as PQRS. Okay. Now Suppose here 2, 1 and 0, 0 are the two coordinates of two adjacent vertices. Okay, so suppose if we consider P as 2, 1, coordinate of P as 2, 1, then we have to consider either Q or S as 0, 0. Okay, now find the distance between these two points, which means we have to find the value of PQ. Okay, so suppose the length of this side PQ is A of a square, right? Then the perimeter is equals to 4 into A. So our intention is first find the value of A. Okay, so first find the distance between, first we have to find the distance between these two points. Here the coordinate of the point Q is 0, 0, which means this is the origin, right? So the distance between any point from origin is x1 square plus y1 square. Now put the values of x1 and y1. So 2 square plus 1 square is equals to 4 plus 1 equals to root over 5 unit. Okay, now this is the length of one side of a square, which means the value of A is root over 5. We have to find the value of or the length of the perimeter, which means 4 into A. Into A is equals to 4 into, just put the value of A, which is root over 5. This is equals to 4 root over 5 unit. So this is our answer. Now that's all for today, students. In our next class we'll solve short answer type question and long answer type question. Thank you.